Welcome back to the Chad Hasty Show on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Thank you for tuning in. Joining us in studio right now to talk about an event coming up pretty soon here in Lubbock with the Lubbock Area Republican Women. It's Amber McCord. Amber, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us today. You're with the Lubbock Area Republican Women. You've got a big event coming up. For folks, before we get into the event itself, tell folks a little bit about the Lubbock Area Republican Women and what the organization is.
Great. Yeah. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate taking the time to give us this opportunity. But the Lubbock Area Republican Women is a nonprofit organization that really helps try to educate voters regarding the Republican Party platform specifically. We also have some opportunities for students for scholarships. And then we also give to some charitable organizations. And so really what this event is helping us do is kind of bring in some of those funds to help fuel those initiatives moving forward.
Yeah,
so,
and it's the Pink Elephant Gala.
Yes.
Tell folks about it.
All right. So it is June 1st at 7 p.m., and we're having it at Kegel's Steakhouse this year. So I don't know if any of you are a fan of Kegel's, but I know I am. So I'm super excited about that. We also have the Chicks on the Right coming in, so as our guest speakers. So we're super excited to have them kind of bring a fresh take on some of the issues that we face, but kind of in a more relaxed environment. And so
they like to have a lot of fun.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty excited about that. But we're really excited. It's June 1st at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale until this Saturday. So May 25th is in the deadline for reservations to get a seat. So,
and is this open to just women?
Oh no,
it's open to everybody.
It's open to everybody. Yes, tell your friend, bring your husband, your brother. I kind of thought that at first too when I heard about the Lubbock Area Republican Women, but it's definitely open for women and men. Trying to get our kind of name out there and get some more people involved in the organization.
Yeah, and you're a fairly new member.
Yes, I
of the
am.
Lubbock Area Republican Women. What made you go, okay, this is an organization I want to join, and what have you learned about the organization since joining?
Okay, so I just joined the last event that I had was the Pink Elephant Gala back in October, so a little less than a year now. But what I really like about it is the opportunities to get to hear and talk about the issues relevant to West Texas and to our nation in a way that is surrounded by people who are very kind of welcoming in that conversation. And so we do have monthly meetings as well. So if I can remember correctly, it's the third Thursday each month at the Lubbock Women's Club down on Broadway. And so I've heard from a lot of speakers just since October that talk about issues related to the Republican Party, the conservative values. And so that's one thing that I really like. It's kind of opened my eyes to a lot of the process and a lot of the people involved. So that's been really great. And it's also very accessible. And so that's kind of the two of the things that really I'm drawn to.
If for those who pay attention to the national news and pay attention to the national headlines, the national news media and the national Democrats would have people believe that the Republican Party is hostile towards women. That it's a betrayal of women for you to either vote for Trump or to call yourself a conservative or a Republican. How do you spread the message to other women out there that what they're hearing from the national Democrats, what they're hearing from the national news media is false?
I think getting to know your neighbor. I mean, that's kind of this group of women that I've been a part of, been very welcoming. All are standing for the same rights that I do. And getting to know that there are more people like you, that aren't broadcasted on national headlines or aren't maybe on social media even. Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing is getting to know the people you live with or live around in your neighborhood, and just having conversations, and not everything has to be hostile. Yeah. So I think that's another big thing is we think that, the two opposing parties have to be because of what is projected by some of the media outlets. And that's not the case. I think, one of the greatest things that has given to us as women is wisdom. And so let's use that wisdom in our conversations, and really help kind of get to understand one another and where we're coming from. So that's kind of what I would say to those people out there.
Yeah, so it's the Pink Elephant Gala coming up on June 1st.
Yes.
It's going to be out at Kegel Steakhouse. It is a fundraiser. So how much does it cost to attend? And y'all need to know by this Saturday, correct? If people are going to attend, how much does that cost? And also, where does the money go?
Okay, yeah. So it's $75 a seat. There are sponsorship tables available. So if you wanted to sponsor, you can buy a table. I believe the lowest sponsor is $1,000. There are other levels that you can contact the organization to get those levels, but the seats themselves are $75. And that money goes to donating to different charitable organizations around here in Lubbock. Also, it goes to providing scholarships for men and women to study here at Texas Tech. I know we had an event a couple months ago and we gave out those scholarships, and to hear those students speak, it was amazing. The poise, the tact that they had whenever discussing these issues at such a young age, it was very refreshing. And so we want to continue to support those scholars to help them move forward, not only in, Lubbock and their education, but also in the Republican Party to become leaders of that. And then the speakers that I was mentioning at the monthly meetings, we bring them in to kind of have those monthly events as well.
Yeah, that's great. And how can people get those tickets and sign up?
Yeah, perfect. The first place you can go is you can go to our Facebook page, and it's the Lubbock Area Republican Women Facebook page. You can message that page. You can also contact Terry Thomas. It's Carrie Lynn Thomas at hotmail.com, or Anna Johnston at ajtx28@gmail.com.
All right, we'll have all that online for you folks if you want to get that information. And you'll also have social media. You're on Facebook,
yes,
where people can get more information, not only about the Pink Elephant Gala, but also just about your organization.
Yes, sir.
All right, Amber McCord, thanks for stopping by today.
Yeah, thank you so much.